So I've been messing around with salvaging on the test server for 3.18, and I gotta say it's so far I'm really liking the gameplay. And as you can tell, this is the Drake Vulture, but if I do mistakenly call this a Venture, then you could probably tell why, because this ship looks just like a Venture from EVE Online, but we'll kind of give you like a kind of a ship tour and all that, and go over how salvaging works, and then kind of show what the value is. Now, one thing I do like about this ship actually is there's a door right here that you can get out of and into with a ladder there, so it makes it really quick to actually get out of. You have a bed here, even though in patch 3.18 you won't be able to log out in it, but you just go down this ladder here. Now, this is going to be a lot different than mining for the most part. This is your back hatch, which you can also get into the ship as well. This is going to be basically the salvage, I guess, filling center. And this has a screen here on here. And what you can do is you can go to create. And when you salvage stuff off of ships, you can build or craft multi-tools and a bunch of attachments here. And also, whenever this fills up to 1 SCU, you'll auto-eject, which will shoot a cube out right here. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have a multi-tool with a tractor beam attachment on it. And that's how you're going to pick up the cubes here. And then you can stack them over here with the new grid system. You can fit 12 in this little area here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a 2 row. And then 2 more here, so you have 1 there and 1 here. They also, I'll just go and tell you, they sell for, the cubes sell for 7,500 credits. So if you have a full Vulture, then you're looking at almost 100,000 on the go out. And then I'll just kind of walk through the actual gameplay of salvaging and everything once we get out here. I find it actually a lot more enjoyable than mining right now, but mining is going to see some changes as well in 3.19, so not this patch but the next one. Right now we're at area 18, so I'm probably going to go jump over to where there's some stuff to salvage after I kind of go over the UI here a little bit. You get into salvage mode essentially the same way you'd get into mining mode. You just hit M. Actually, we'll go ahead and do that before we get in warp. So this would be salvage mode right here. So we have a cinch scrapper module, and what this has is it's a smaller diameter. It has a higher speed and a little bit better efficiency. You can hit the right mouse button and go to the next one. This one has a larger diameter, it's slower, and it also has less efficiency. And a lot of this stuff here will make sense whenever we start salvaging and everything, but you can essentially adjust, you can't really see them right now, but you can adjust the spread, and then also you can switch it to the axle. But like I said, that'll make a whole lot more sense whenever I actually start salvaging and you kind of see how everything operates. Now, essentially how salvaging is going to work is once we get a ship and we're salvaging it, then we'll be able to fill up 1 cube, and then we have auto eject turned on for the fill center. And so when that first 1 SCU fills up, it'll pop out, and then we'll be able to fill it up again. We'll have to then go out into the cargo area, and we'll just go ahead and move both those into the grid for the cargo grid. Then we'll be able to get back in the pilot seat and do another 2 SCU. It sounds tedious, but I'm telling you, like, if you had to like go and mine like quant to make 100,000 credits, or salvage until you got 100,000 credits, it's a lot better time spent salvaging right now, because most of the time with quant mining, or with any mining really, when you're looking for those rocks, you're going to run across rocks that can't be scanned, which they fixed in 3.18. You can go to the Air on Halo and everything is scannable. But like right now on live server, you know, you're going to run up on rocks that either can't be scanned, or if they are quant, they're really low percentages, or they're high mass and you can't get them solo, or there's just a ton of things that can kind of waste your time in terms of that. But salvaging, you just kind of find a wreck, and one wreck you can fill your entire vulture up with one wreck for the most part, and then you can just go immediately to market with it. The other benefit too for salvaging is you don't have to wait for refining. Normally, if you're mining quant, you're gonna have to wait. If you have a really full prospector of quant, you could be waiting 12 hours or more for that stuff to even get to market. This is what a wreck looks like. That's the icon right there. So we're just gonna go ahead and approach to it. It'll be pretty close range for salvaging, but it's pretty much fine. And I'll show you all the controls and everything once we kind of get moving here. It's a lot easier of a learning curve than mining. So go ahead and get close enough here. Alright, we're going to salvage mode here. So this outline basically means that it's got around 50% hull left, as you can see right here on the UI. And then this is going to be your extraction rate. This is let you know the status of your fill station, and this is the current cargo for the 1 SCU block. Now over here is your diameter, your speed, your efficiency, and your distance to target. So as you get closer, it's going to get over here. So if you're too close, it's going to turn red. So you want to keep an eye on that. And the other side is the same thing, just for that other laser. So you see all parts of this hull. That one's also 56%. This one's at 66%, so it's got a little bit better integrity. And then down here, this right here, which shows basically the material percentage. And this is going to be your spacing. This is going to be your, and what you can do is you use the scroll wheel to adjust your spacing. Alright, so we're going over the actual salvage process here. So this is you're just going to get really close, and you're basically going to be salvaging the hull of this ship. Now, if you hold down left alt, use the control wheel, or the scroll wheel, you'll be able to actually change the how close these are pointing at each other. So all the way down, both lasers will hit the same spot, and then if you can separate them out so they're hitting two separate other spots. You can also hold down left alt and right click, and it'll actually change their orientation. So you can do it like that if you wanted to. You can also hit G, and this would be a gimbal mode, which is a little bit more fluid. And as you can see right here, we're kind of filling up. I like the other one because it has a higher diameter, and then I just bring them into where they're just touching, or just barely not touching. I'm going to change the orientation here. And then I just kind of, you know, salvage everything like this till it's full. What I'm going to do is I'm going to salvage it enough so I can show you how the cargo boxes and everything work. So we're essentially just kind of, alright, that box is done. So it'll take a few seconds, and then it'll show like that filler station is ejecting. Once the filler station ejects, we'll have another 1 cube we can do, and then we'll have to go and, alright, so it's emptied. We're a little close on that, but you can see where it's red on the distance to target. So you kind of want to be in about this range. Alright, that is full. So we're going to get out of the driver's seat here, and then we'll jump back there and show you how this whole process works. Alright, so now that this is, both these are done, and it'll show obstructed, what we want to do is we want to use this tractor beam, and we're basically just going to like go to where it's highlighted there, and it'll snap into place. And then we'll have to go over here and manually eject since it was obstructed. And then once this comes out, we'll be able to stack it onto that one. I like to get pretty close because if you're not careful, you can kind of throw everything around. Alright, so we have 2 there, and then we're not obstructed, and that is empty as well. Go put the multi-tool away, and then you're basically good to go. You basically can just keep doing it over and over until the Vulture is completely full, and then you can essentially just fly back and sell everything. So we go and get back up in here, go back into salvage mode, and then kind of just get in position again and get everything filled up. I find it a lot more relaxing, and a lot more, I don't know, fulfilling than mining right now. In a later video, I'll go over the Reclaimer, which is a crude, heavy salvager, which has a lot of storage. This holds 12 1 SCU blocks. The Reclaimer holds 300, so if you fill up the Vulture, you're looking at making around 100k when you sell everything. And then if you fill up the Reclaimer, you're looking at over 2 million if you get everything done in full. And we have another cube done. So yeah, I'm a super fan of salvaging right now. I think whenever the patch goes on the live server, I'll probably get me this Vulture and probably be doing this for most of that patch to get my currency back up and running. It's just so like pleasing to do this. I don't know why. It's just relaxing. And it doesn't even take that long to fill up either. I mean, you're doing essentially 2 SCU at a time, so you really don't have to get out of the seat 6 times or so, and it's not really that complicated. You get kind of in a groove with it. We got some of the major hull points on this one already. And that's another 2 done. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let me know in the comments if you've tried salvaging on the test server, what you think of it, or what you just think after watching this, if it looks interesting. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.